saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll
Entering settings. Menu narration set to 100.
go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey. 60 boxes. 60 boxes.
And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Mustang 19. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Kevin Price. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Quick throw there, and That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, big hole left side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Panthers nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get it. Gotta be lying. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up second and 2.
Okay, ready.
So, from the 37, here's second and a couple.
Ready, ready.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Panthers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready? Track 60.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On first down, Jones fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Ready, set.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
17-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Riggs, Riggs. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On the jump.
3rd and a yard.
70 Timberwolves.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they get 6 yards.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year. And Defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Their own 40-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard
So,
line.
first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Panthers off to the early advantage, and will return to Charlotte in a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Cowboys, go! Warriors 70, ready?
Back to throw. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
19 tight, 19 tight.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Ready? Let's go now.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Man in motion, heading right. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First down, New Orleans.
On the jump. 7, here we go, shot. 19, 18, 19 Lions. Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Moving left, now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
19, 18, let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 6, ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Saints. Oh, the teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Ray, Cougar 19.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
19.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
The 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready? 18, come, check, smash, go street.
To throw, it's Jones. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Fix the Eagle, fix the Eagle. Cup 19, go.
Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's Jones. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now Jones. That one out wide to Gibbs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down. Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Moody's kick is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain of 9 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
19, 5 years. 19, Lions. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Headed left, buying time. Saints will use their second timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot. And at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
60 back, Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Back at his own
On the jump.
49.
19 Lions.
Tight end motioning left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Slot man in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Deputy 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Now give on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10.
Dragon 60, 18, Runner 18. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Saints cut the deficit down to 1.
16. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Warriors 70.
Throwing, Jones. This one complete right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 15 yards through the air. It's a Carolina first down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Now, Jones. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Okay, break.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
70 Lions.
Jones to the air again. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Ready, go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
a tight end in motion now. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll send a tight end in motion.
Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
On the jump.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? Viking 18.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Ready, ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on. Set. 65, 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Third down, 3 to go.
65 10. Let's go now. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 18, 5 in. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
19 Lions. 17.
He'll drop to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready up.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. He's going to have the first down. That one's good for 9, and the drive continues.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 19, Charger, 19, Charger. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
2nd and 5.
Ready?
Now a handoff, running right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go!
They're going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
we go. 79.
Jones now on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. Going for it all. That's hard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Saints 22. Jake Moody to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
16 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 43, here's second and 8.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go. Third and a yard.
Here we go. Back. 7 times. Warriors. 7.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 right.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Panthers are going to recover the football. And so much for a nice gain. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up for second and 9.
Let's go. 70 range. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 drop. Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown Saints. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's first down.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy.
Gibbs. Oh, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Shot 60, shot 60. 18, Rodney, 18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. It is 2nd and 9.
Viking 18. Let's go.
He's going to keep this, looking to do it on his own. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
A gain of 2.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
A 40-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Here we go. Catch.
He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
To throw is Jones. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Ready, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. 2, 7, 60.
Now a give up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They send a receiver in motion left. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.